everybody. My name is Nervous, and I'm Lemar, and welcome to the Dice is Right! Yay! Welcome to the Dungeons & Dragons 5e adventure. Let's introduce the cast. Woo! As soon as they pop up, say hello, everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lemar Harris. I'm your Dungeon Master. Why don't we go through the cast and start introducing everybody, starting with Sky. Tell us who you are and what you're playing.
Hi guys, my name's Skylar Seymour, and I will be playing a Leonin fighter today using the defensive style arts. I will captivate and protect everyone that you see here. Can't wait.
Perfect. Let's go to left and say hello, Tracie.
Hello, everybody. I am Tracie, and I go by Magitech or Miss Magitech on the internet. I am playing Furore, who is our an Autumn Eladrin, divine soul sorcerer, straight from the Feywild. So that's who I'm playing.
Yes.
Perfect. And one below Tracie is the beautiful Wendy.
Hello everybody, I'm Wendy Lee Szany. I'm so excited to be here, and I am playing Rumiana Learstrom. She is a tiefling cleric, so I'll be doing some healing, maybe? Is that what clerics
Something
do?
like that.
Heal? Something like that.
Something like that. And my dungeon mastering Sherpa, give it up for the evil one, Jim Jam.
I'm not evil, I'm just misunderstood. Hello everybody, I am Jim Jam. Most people who've been here on this network long enough probably have seen me here, but not very many other places. I'm playing a human fighter because that was the most complex class and race combo that I could really come up with. I really wanted to dig deep into it, and I thought human fighter, that's the way to go.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining the game. We're going to have some fun doing 5e. Before we get started, there's always some great incentives for you guys in the chat to alter the game and stuff like that. We have, for 500 bits, we got Deal. You can add a 1d6 bonus to any future roll to the person that you deem should get that. No Deal, the opposite, 1d6 against the next person. Our players can phone a friend. You can roll two d20s and take the higher rolls for much advantage. You can go bankrupt. That's disadvantage.
Oh.
You can assign that to anybody. You can get for 2,000 bits or $20. Come on down. Randomly generate a magic item to a player to the donator's discretion. We can spin the wheel. $30, 3,000 bits. Random magic effect on the player, and then double or nothing. $50 or 5,000 bits. 2 chaos-wide magic on a random player. You guys can affect how easy this is for any of them, or how hard it becomes for me. But that's what I've done. I've gotten all my nerves out. I've been screaming for the last 3 minutes. Hopefully that will end. Does anyone have any questions before we get rolling of the dice?
I just
Nothing.
want to jam to this music all day.
I know this
Any
music.
questions? This is amazing. I'm feeling really like it's like 8
know, right?
a.m. I just woke up. I'm ready to go. The one question that I do have is, how many nat ones is too many? How many?
There's never enough nat ones from my side of the board.
That's horrifying news, and I'm ready
Oh my
to
gosh.
play after that.
Well, if everyone's ready to go, and the chat is ready to go, let's play The Dice is Right.
Woo!
Let's do
Let's go!
This music is so
I'm ready.
poppin'.
It
Oh
is
my
so,
God, let's freaking do it.
It's like so good.
I feel like I
So
need to
hype.
walk, you know? I really want to start walking.
Roll dexterity saves to pop and lock. No, you're good. All right.
Ooh.
I wrote things down for some reason. Good luck. Reading is not my strong suit. Sometimes you are just in the wrong place at the wrong time. A simple misunderstanding from a resonant gesture and the local guard turned a humble tavern into a full-on brawl. Tables, chairs, motions, chickens, and all similar victims were victims of the fight Alas, order was found once again as the guard made the hard decision to simply arrest everyone, including you, and decide on innocence later. Sadly, weeks go by and innocence never came, as the local magistrate of the town quickly sentenced all of you to 10 years of hard labor. Today, you find yourself chained to 3 other people in the back of a horse-drawn cart. You're accompanied by 3 guards, one who's driving the cart, one on horseback beside you, and the other who sits in the back of the cart with you. After several hours of travel down the road, he pulls out some parchment, a bit of ink, and speaks for the first time. All right, prisoners, I'm just gonna go down the line here. All I need is your name, your profession, maybe some interesting facts about you, so we know the best place to put you when we get to the, rock so sharp they can cut diamonds forest. So, you, the weird one with the horns and the holy symbol. Who are you? What are you about?
Yeah. Hi. I'm Rumiana Learstrom. Can you just loosen these a little bit? They're kind of still tight.
Yeah, that'd be a no. Runstrom. What are you about? What have you done before? Learstrom. I guarantee you, I will never remember that. What were you about before you became a filthy prisoner?
Well, I was running the front of house of my family bar. You may have heard of it. The Lear.
Nope.
Best ale in town. You know, if you loosen these up, if you just want to go by the Lear, just tell them Rummy sent you. It'll be great. Everything on the house. Just a little, little space. Fingers length.
All right, ignoring that, you over there, the one, the kitty, the one, the main. What's your name? What you're about?
What? Me? Is there a private place that we can talk to one another? I don't feel comfortable enough here.
A private place for us to talk. Oh yes, Your Highness. Why don't we just stop the caravan and bring you to the woods where you can talk individually, or I could hit you with the back of my pike. What is your name and what are you about?
Well, I figured you should know this since we've been here for so long. But if I have to go through with this again. Zetra Ek. After I left my village, wanting to do more, preparing to put my life on the line, I was captured. And now I'm here and you are making me do the most outrageous thing you could ever ask of me. To explain myself in front of a bunch of people. This Leonian fighter doesn't do so well in those situations. So, if that will do, disregard me and move on.
Very good. I'm just gonna write Bard from that long soliloquy. Moving on. Finally a bloody human. What's your name, sir? What are you about?
Mob. M-A-I-C-E. Call me, I don't think it's apprentice paladin. Was actually all set to take the test, become, a full-fledged paladin right before, I got unjustly locked up, which was, a bit of a setback for me, but, No, that's okay, because I'm pretty sure God is still watching everything that I'm doing, and he's probably approving. So I'm pretty sure that once this is all up, just 10 years of labor, which it shouldn't be too hard. I got big, strong muscles for it, and then I'll just, carry on.
Good. This will be just fine for you, human. And last but not least, the elf person trees. Yeah,
Me?
that'd be you. Yep, that'd be you.
My name is Furore, but my friends, well, when I had friends, they called me Fi for short. Fi. Just Fi. I know it doesn't really go with my actual name, but my other friend, her name also had Faye in it, so like they called her Faye for short, so my name was Fi, and I don't know, it's really complicated, but look, I need to get out of here. I just got to this plane of existence, and now I'm arrested, and I don't know what to do, and I feel really helpless, and I just, and she starts tearing up. I just want to go home.
Okay. So we have a bribery, we have a hero, we have a failed paladin, and then tears.
Well, no, hold on. I didn't actually fail the test. I didn't take the test yet. I haven't actually failed to become a failed. I haven't taken the test yet. I'm definitely like pretty soon. As soon as this is all over, I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm pretty sure, like, I'm shooing really. Been studying real hard, and all that. So I wouldn't say failed.
Not say failed. I apologize. I will recorrect that. You are simply a regular failure. Got you.
Yeah, and it's not a bribery. It's a peace offering.
Okay.
You think a hero would
Entrepreneurs do.
stay in these chains?
So yes, that was a bribe, and I currently do believe that heroes like you will be staying in those chains until we get to the rock so sharp they can cut down Diamond's forest. I'm sure it's pretty beautiful and Sylvan, but well,
so.
Good. Well, so that's fantastic. So I have all your information. Pretty soon we're going to give you some back-breaking labor, and all I need you to do is sit back, relax.
Labor?
Don't do anything too stupid. Stop your crying. You're going to need to keep all of your liquids inside of your body for as long as possible, because you get like 1 cup of water a day if we feel like it. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns, haikus, hyperboles, onomatopoeias, or general lamentations that I can ignore?
Yeah, is there, I don't know, do you have a boss or something, or you are boss, or should I give my peace offering to someone of a higher pay grade?
Yes, you may talk to my boss. It's, their name is My Butt. You may give your peace offering to My Butt. They listen a lot. Stinky fella. But if you would like, they take payments of gold and cares to give. You're currently out of them, but you can, if you have any to spare, they will more than welcome take it.
Listen, sir.
Keeping our weapons.
First thing, yes, crying one.
Yeah, that's also important. Weapons are good. I don't have any, but maybe he does. But I'll have you know that my dad is a high fae in the Autumn Court in the Feywild, and when he finds out that I've been wrongly imprisoned, he is going. Bad things will happen. Okay. I just want you to know that this is wrong. What you're doing. I just had to get that out there. I'm sorry. That's all.
Hi, Faye.
Yes.
Good.
She's
Yes.
not joking.
Yes. He's right.
Your father's high faith. Do you feel better letting me know that? Did that
Yes.
help ease your pain and your suffering?
He did.
Yes. I will most certainly let my boss know that your father is the high fae of some court. Actually, would you like to tell him yourself? I think I can find him. And he turns around and you see his boss. He has something to tell you, sir. Yes.
You're really mean.
Anything
I'm
else?
gonna look the boss right in the eyes, and I'm gonna ask him,
Sorry.
Where are our weapons? Show us where the weapons are.
Oh,
Now.
weapons.
Yes.
Mm,
Aren't we supposed to, I don't know, beat up a rock or whatever you're trying to make us do out here in these restraints? Tell me.
Sky. Leo, go ahead and give
Gotcha.
me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
oh, 18 plus
Ooh.
3, 21.
21. Not a bad little roll, as your ears pick up on the ever so present gurgling of this soldier's stomach, as you're able to pull back just in time before the boss exhales their response right in your face. But I also need you to make me a perception check.
Perception check.
Yep. Actually, anyone can make me a perception check if you would like.
Oh, I'll make a perception check.
I got a 16
16.
plus perception. I got a 20.
Ooh.
30, 20.
18.
Nice. 18 as well.
20, 18. Pretty much beyond the natural 20. What you got? Human fighter?
I'm just waiting to get to work here. I was told there'd be some hard labor, and I'm just doing some stretches, getting ready for it.
With your
That's good.
pretty good rolls,
good.
you do see that the soldier that is on the horse that is beside your carriage is carrying a large chest with them as well, which you would assume has your belongings as well as some other provisions for like mining and explosives and things of that nature.
I see.
Did you get all your
Thanks,
answers
sir.
from the boss back there? Can I go
Yeah.
back to work?
Just don't look at me. Please.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna turn to everybody chained next to us, and I would like to whisper that our weapons are in the chest. Or do you guys see the chest? I think our weapons are there. Whoever's nearest to me.
Sure, but I mean, we have 10 years sentences. We've got to obey the law. I mean, we were declared guilty by a magistrate. Seems really official. So I'd say we just, kind of buckle down and get ready to do some work.
Fortunately,
I mean,
magistrates and the order are not truthful all the time. Trust
I
me.
think that's ridiculous. I mean, they wouldn't make them magistrates if they was lying all the time. I mean, got to trust the legal system.
Is that supposed to
Right.
be a joke?
No, just you have. I mean, God was pretty
You've
specific.
been making
You have to
jokes this
obey
whole
the law.
time.
I don't understand.
I guess that's true.
Maybe it's a cultural thing.
I get it. I get it. This is a front. He's trying to, get released early, lessen his sentence by good behavior.
Is that what he's
That's a
trying to
good
do?
game. I think so. That's a good con, my friend.
Okay.
We should learn
That's
from him and maybe,
Actually, it's
comply
pretty smart.
for now.
Does
I
that
get it.
actually work?
Well, maybe we.
Yeah, let's all comply. I
Maybe.
like that. That sounds really kind of nice. Let's just get ready for 10
Okay.
years of compliance. That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
You
All
know
right,
what?
who's ready?
You hear that, boss? We're ready for
Yes?
10 years of hard labor. We're ready to comply.
That's
Well, I
actually
believe-
not his boss.
Yes, my boss
Now
went back
that's who
to
your
his
boss.
job. Uh, I like the guy. I like the failure there. He had the right idea. I believe that he truly understands his position. The rest of you, sly devils, you. But anyway, you won't be smiling so loudly as soon as you get to the. And before he gets to talk, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Are you good at that?
17. These are good. Plus
Dirty
Dex.
20.
7.
Dex plus 3. I got
11.
another dirty 20. I got a dirty 20.
So who got below 12? That'd be Jim Jam.
Me,
Oh no.
me as well.
Okay, so this is probably gonna hurt slightly. As he finishes his explanation, the driver lets out a "Watch out! Watch out!" and a large explosion engulfs the entire caravan, breaking the cart and sending everyone flying. The two that made the saves, you are not only able to break free of the chains, but you're actually able to find your position in the air and land pretty well. The other two,
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
not as graceful or prepared, are going to take 1 point of damage as you fall awkwardly, but you also are free of the chains. The buckles are still there, but you're not tied together anymore. You see, once the explosion calms down, you hear familiar sounds of metal clanking into metal as let me check. Having dice is important as a dungeon master. The driver is fine. Wha! The guy and the boss does not make the explosion. In fact, you see the boss fly over a rock as he crit failed the save. And then
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
no.
That is oh god. And the guy on the horse
I think
has
he's-
fell off of the horse along with your weapons. They stray across the ground. The horse, we're going to say, runs away. But if this was a darker story, he probably is in the quicksand right now. But what you're seeing slowly pour out of the forest that you've been walking along are 3 goblins, and coming towards you. What do you want to do, as you have probably 1 round before they catch up?
Were there other
I would like-
passengers in the caravan? Or was it just us and the guards?
There was a driver, the guard and his boss, which are very dead, and the other horseback rider who's injured but not dead. The horses, we'll just say they're gone. Your weapons are on the ground easily within 30 feet of you. The caravan is gone. Most of the provisionings on the caravan look to be gone. But the most immediate thing is you have 3 goblins coming after you. Or at least 4.
Is there any? Are we wearing anything? Like, do we get cloths? Are we inside any type of?
You're decent, but you don't have your armor on.
Okay. Is there? I would like to look for any type of like cloth, whether it be from like wagon that blew up or something that I can put over my head.
Sure.
As soon as I land, anything that's like around that could possibly be taken as a hood, or something like that. Could there be something
Make a
like that
perception
around?
check, please.
Yes, DM. That is a nat 1.
Oh no.
No!
That's literally a nat 1.
You see
so
John Cena,
4?
that's about it. Yeah, you see John
Oh, wait,
Cena, that's about it.
perception 5. 5. Okay, I see John Cena. All right.
So that would be your action
Okay.
before the goblins get here. What will the rest of you be doing?
Wait, before
Going
that,
to-
can I just say
Madness
one
from
thing
there.
to the guy that blew up? Can I say one thing to the guy that boss?
let's get the other three going real quick, and then we'll get your final heroic statement.
I think Rummy would be scrambling to the things on the floor looking for her daggers and her mace if they're not on her person. And as soon as she finds them, she will strap them to herself. If she finds them, perception check. Come on, roll. Oh?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll probably do the same, try to just find whatever I can. If I can find a dagger or a crossbow, those are things that I had.
Perception check.
A 5.
7, 9.
Oh. Oof. Both
5
of you
and
can
9.
find a dagger. Both of you find
That'll
one
do.
individual dagger within the
Put
chaos
it on
of
my
the world
belt.
around you. Marv, what are you gonna do?
So he kind of picks himself up off the ground, shakes off the dust, and starts walking towards the oncoming goblins with his hands raised. He says, "Hold on there, little green children. Stay
my
back.
God.
There's dangerous explosives and criminals on the loose over here. I'm one of them, so just stay away from me. I'm very dangerous. Convicted criminals on the premises and explosives. Stay back. Stay back."
Yeah, we're criminals.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sure, those
Does
aren't
look like,
children.
does it look like the courtesy of Sarah? We have 2 random wild magics.
Oh!
Oh god! Oh god!
Oh boy. Those are always
Oh
fun.
no.
While
Thank you, Sarah.
While I get this
Thank you,
going, why
Sarah.
don't we say hello to all of our follows or subs or gifts and our cheers? Team, go ahead and take care of that as I get these wild magics put together.
For the
Sure,
follows,
sure.
we have M No Leo. Thank you so much. Nightbree_dog and Scholar Jade. Thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the Dat Network.
We got some
wants
subs.
to take-
Nessie of the Lake called Ness is subbed. Scott Denuzo's subbed. Sir Carlathan, Sarah BC1, and Keith77019.
Ow, ow! And thank you so much to Sarah BC, who gifted subs, Scott Denuzo, and the Real POTUS all gifted subs. You guys rock on. Thank you so, so much.
And some cheers from the Real POTUS and Sarah BC also. So thank you. Thank you for the cheers.
Oh. Feeling all the love.
So much love. Thank you very much for you guys doing all this. This is my first stream as a DM, so I am super excited. So the first thing, is this 2 wild magics to the same person or 2 random?
They were both random.
Perfect.
Yes.
So
Both random.
let me roll this, and then let me roll a 1d4.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, first thing, let's roll this 1d4. From going clockwise, that'd be 2. Jim Jam.
Hey,
It seems as if the deities have blessed you. At least in your awkward ways of doing things. As
Nice.
a spiritual device, a weapon of sorts appears next to you in whatever form you deem. You now have a floating spiritual weapon for the rest of this particular episode.
Whoa,
Neat.
that's so cool.
that's fantastic.
That is so cool.
Gold's really
That is
happy about
pretty.
this.
Oh my god.
Blech. All right, and the next one, 1d4. I'm totally prepared, guys.
You got this, Lemar. You
Oh,
got
no.
this.
Was that a 2 again?
Oh, give me 1 second. It seems as though the gods have said maybe this was a little too strong, as you are now surrounded by beautiful lights that are dancing around your head. Give me 1 second. The beautiful light that is bestowed upon you also has imbued you with a kind of a holy aura around you. One that makes you slightly easier to see, as fairy fire is now upon your character for the rest of the game.
Wow.
Classic Marv.
Classic
Oh,
Marv.
what a guy.
That is fantastic. Well,
This all happens
was
as
fun.
he's yelling at these goblins. Now it's just these things
That's
just suddenly
children.
start happening. Yeah.
okay, so two of them have their daggers. One is desperately looking for something to cover their face. Marv, using their high charisma, I'm sure, has decided to try diplomacy, and the gods have decided to bestow them this ability. Marv, give me a either persuasion at advantage because you are glowing with a giant spiritual weapon.
All right. Well, with my +0. Oh wait. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with this. With advantage, I rolled a 1 and a natural 20. So that's that's special. I feel very special.
Wow. Congratulations.
You should feel special.
Oh my god.
Good
Yes.
God.
Amazing.
It's already starting. It's already starting the pain on this side of the table. As Marv says, whoa, whoa, whoa. The goblins kind of like slow down their march and start walking in kind of a gentler, calm fashion. Their leader of sorts comes before Marv and says, hi.
Hello
You
there.
know any trouble?
No, absolutely not.
Yep. So, if we can just steal all of those items over there, and we'll just go about our business, and you can continue to go wherever you like.
I'm afraid I
Probably
can't,
gonna
can't allow that. That's against the law. Take things that aren't yours, so either turn around and head back into the forest. Or I'll have to hit you with this god rock.
Hit him with the god rock. Do it.
Well, what if we just, what if we see this as charity? We're helping people who are in need, and that's not a crime. So we could just give them our extra weapons, because we only need, 1 or 2, right?
I mean, yeah.
Just go
if
over
we
there
can
and
just
grab
take-
my weapons.
Just...
I'm
while
gonna
this
try
is
to grab my
happening,
Yes.
be as quiet as
Dagger.
possible. Like literally, this whole thing is happening. I have A to B to go to.
Right. So, at this point, you would be able to find your weapons in your armament. You won't be able to put on the armor in time if you have anything bigger than, a chain shirt. But you can find your armors. But as she's doing that, she's like, okay, wait. The bright one, the one that's colored, the rose one. I like their idea, okay? How about you donate your items to us so that we can feed our hungry families? Yes, we are starving and terribly in desperate need.
I mean, this
Have
is
my-
very unorthodox, but I would say you should probably just roll a deception check against me.
I hate how fair that is. Oh god, to God. I'm just gonna say that didn't work. They rolled a 9, Jim. So, your base is gonna be bigger than that.
sorry, but those things, we can't donate them because they don't belong to us. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to defend the property rights of the owners there. So sorry about that. If you just turn around, little goblins, and head on back to where you came from.
No. And roll initiative.
No. Oh no.
Oh, I did good. I did good. I rolled a dirty 20.
Let's see what I rolled.
Initiative.
15.
Okay.
17
Plus
for Marv.
3. 21.
Ooh.
Okay, so we
Ooh.
got 21. 21. Marv is 17. Fi.
15.
Oh.
15. And then
I just got that. It was delayed.
I'm learning your names. Rami?
20.
And these guys rolled a... Rami, what is your dex plus?
+1.
So they're gonna go first. Alright, so the goblins will go first as the leader swings at our dear fighter, Marv, with his scimitar.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna hit. And I'm also going to move this game log to be private. Does a 16 hit you, Marv?
Yeah, I don't have my armor on.
Yep.
It's gonna
So
hit.
you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Ow.
The other two are going to shoot. One's going to shoot a short bow towards Leo.
Zetra?
Zetra. Does a 12 hit you, Zetra?
No.
That'd be a no. So that goes wide. The next one goes towards the cleric. Does a 9 hit you?
That's a miss.
That is also a miss. Bringing it to our cleric. Remy, what you got? Rummy. I'm bad at names.
I will look at the lead goblin, and I said, you heard what he'll do. He's going to hit you with the God Rock. Away with you! And I'll raise my hand and shoot a guiding bolt in his direction.
All right, guiding bolt. I think that's a ranged attack.
120 feet.
Is that a
I don't-
save or
I-
an attack?
It's a attack. I will roll.
Oh, roll the hit.
8.
Ugh. With the explosion and the ringing still in your ear, you can't quite find the mark as it shoots wide. Bringing it to
Zetra.
Zetra. Zetra, is your turn.
Okay. About how far am I from the closest goblin?
About 20 feet.
About 20 feet. Okay.
Well within your speed.
And yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna go over there. I'll pull out my rapier that I picked up from off the ground, and I will go into the captain and try and poke his eyes out.
Roll the hit!
Let's see. 16 plus 6. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Good.
Roll your damage.
22. Okay, and that is going to be right there.
What was
5
your damage?
piercing damage.
5 piercing damage to the first one. He's not happy. Instantly bloodied, but still on their feet.
Okay.
Bring it to Marv.
Marv is bleeding profusely, but he doesn't have any weapons in his hand, so I guess I'm just gonna try to knock the goblin's with a dagger or a sword. Either way, I want to try to knock it out of his hand. slap it right out of his hand.
You want to slap the dagger out of the goblin's hand.
That's right. You just hit me with it.
Oh god, what is the roll for that?
I think we could do like saw something about contested strength or contested dexterity.
You know what? Give me a athletics roll, and then he will roll
Do that.
acrobatics or
Pretty good at
athletics.
it.
He would be better at that. Oh, I don't like that.
17.
He loses barely as his dagger drops.
You just slap it right out of his hand. And then as a
Yep.
bonus action, I'm going to smack him with the God Rock. Which is, in fact,
Yeah.
a weapon that is really indistinguishable from a glowing rock.
It is a beautiful glowing rock. I think you still have to roll your attack roll for that.
Indeed, it's an attack. There's a dirty 20.
You clearly hit him. It would be its base damage, which I think is 2d8.
It's 1d8 for spiritual weapon, if I'm looking at this
1d8.
right. So it's
It's
not
probably-
super powerful, but it's still going to be 4 points of damage.
Between the stab of 4 and the rock that comes upon their head, the leader falls down to the ground, pretty much splat. Blech. As the God Rock ends this man's entire career, bringing it to the top of the round, which is the 2 that are left. They are going to continue to fire upon. Well, actually, one's going to change their firing to the one that killed the leader. And with a 3 on the die, there's no way they're going to hit Marv at the best of days. And then they're also going to.
Nothing. Nothing. You're good.
It's fine. And then the last one is going to shoot at Zet. And that's another 3 on the die. So, both shoot wild, shocked by the quick murder of their leader, bringing it to the cleric. Names. I'll get names at some point.
Rummy.
Yep, Remy.
My turn. I will
Gar.
use a thaumaturgy and point to their now deceased leader on the floor and say, in a booming voice, "Go now, or you'll end up just like him, as the God Rock smite down upon you." I try to intimidate them a little.
That's actually pretty good.
Give me an intimidation roll. I like that.
19.
Oh, there's no way they're going to be able to. Well, that was easy. With the death of their leader and the booming command of the Tifu, both of them just go like, nope. They drop their weapons immediately, shoot their hands to the sky, turn around, and bolt as fast as they can. Marv and Zetra, you do have attacks of opportunity as you can probably reach them,
Yes.
if you would like to do so.
I can't attack them while they're running away. That's dishonorable. So I'm just not going to do that.
I have
Do it.
a lot of frustration with being locked up for so long when I've so clearly needed to be free. I would like to take my whip out and try and pull one of them, whip them back and pull them to me.
Roll to hit.
What is it? +6. 9 + 6, so 15.
15. I think you just might have done it. Yep. You got him. Roll damage.
Okay.
Kill him as he's running away.
Good.
Well, it's 5 damage on the whip, slashing damage. And then is there any way I could pull them?
Don't you have any pluses to that?
Well, it's 1d4 plus 4, and I keep rolling it on D&D Beyond.
One.
And I guess I got a 1.
Yeah.
Very
All
good.
my
Yeah,
attacks are
D&D
one.
Beyond's temperamental. Yes. I believe whips are strength checks. I know everything about D&D. I'm not looking things up as I go. Not at all.
Does not tell me.
Say just roll with it, whatever you feel like. It's
You
appropriate.
know what? Give me a athletics check.
An athletics check. Okay. 15.
You pull them 5 feet, so one of them you hit hard, lets out a big wail. The other one bolts as far as they can deep into the tree line. But you got one, and you're able to pull them closer to you, unable to run away. Since we're still in combat, that would make it. Oh no, Zetra, it's your turn because that was an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so Zetra is gonna go ahead and go over to the goblin who he just captured.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to pull out my claws and ask him where the nearest village is. So I guess make a threat. I would like to make a threat and ask him where did you come from? Who sent you here? So
Hey, tell me where you came from. Otherwise, your boss is gonna meet our boss. Okay?
and I have my claws out, ready to roar.
Yep.
Whip wrapped around his neck.
Yeah, with the whip and the bleeding and the scary and the murder, you don't need to roll intimidation for this one.
Murder pause.
He's going to instantly start crying. Okay. So
I'm gonna immediately let go of my hand. I'm gonna back up whenever he starts crying.
He told us we've ambushed a lot of people, and he told me to do it. And he said, do the thing and explode the thing, and we'll get the stuff, and then we'll sell it, and then we'll be rich.
Okay, listen to me.
And then his
I need you.
guy's butt is over there.
Not too loud. You're being too loud. You're gonna bring everyone over here. Just tell me where you came from, and I'll let you go. Okay?
That way. And he points
Pointing?
deep into the woods.
How far? This is my last question.
Actual village is like an hour or two that way. And he points into the clearing. And if it wasn't pointed out to you, you probably would have missed it without rolling. But there is a small but very barely noticeable clearing that seems to be of use by small creatures.
Okay. Alright, little one. I hate that we had to do this to you, but someone made a mockery of me. It's time for me to make a name. So get out there and tell everyone that Zetra let you live.
I'm gonna let go, unwrap the whip, and help him up.
Snot, tears, drool. Petra, gotcha. Good
Zetra.
good man, Petra.
Zetra.
Bye. And he'll book as soon as he can.
As he looks, Rummy is going to use Thaumaturgy again and say, "Never forget the names Zetra and the mighty god Rock."
Crows and birds flock out of the forest.
Oh my god. Can I wink at the rock? Like we did a good job? I'm very
That's
proud
awesome.
of you, Rock.
Yeah, good job.
Guys, as we leave initiative, that was beautiful. Thank you guys. That was so beautiful. Um, as we end initiative, we look at Marv and his new pet rock, bright in the day, easily noticeable. But yes, you have all of your weaponry as well as anything that was on the guards. So I'm assuming you guys would probably want to stop to actually put on your armor. So yes, with that, I won't make you roll for it. You found that the guy who had the boss on him, his cloak was probably one of the few things that survived, and you're able to fashion kind of a makeshift hood out of it to give you some type of anonymity to your robust face.
Yes. This will work just fine.
Yep.
Everyone, are we ready?
Right, so
Village.
let's find the nearest village and report ourselves to the guards so that we can get marched right into prison to serve out our sentences.
Oh no! I thought that was the front that you you're joking. Again.
Oh no! The laws are very serious, actually. So very serious, very important to follow all of them, and we are wanted criminals. Normally, I wouldn't even be putting on this armor and carrying these weapons, but I figure that's the safest way to keep me alive until we get to such point as we can serve out our sentences and pay our debts to society. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just turn down and walk down the path with hood.
Yeah, see, he's got it. He's a cat of action. It was all about it. Let's head off. Lead on.
You know, maybe we should pick a leader. You know, as we head into the village, and maybe just let Vi or Zetra speak. 'Cause they've got this presence. You know, like people may know her dad. He's kind of intimidating. So maybe you and I can just think back a bit.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
think you've done enough talking. Okay.
Probably, yeah. Although there was one
okay.
question while we're walking, I wanted to ask. So back there, I did hit one of the goblins with the rock, and it died. And but the thing was, I had disarmed it, so technically it was a disarmed enemy, and I killed him. And I didn't actually get the chance to give him a chance to surrender, and so I was wondering, it seems like you have sort of a direct connection. I haven't actually got, see, I'm not quite a paladin yet, so I just, I can't talk to God like you do. So I was curious if, you could ask God if that was okay. And it seems like maybe it was okay in the circumstances, but I just want to make sure that God isn't mad about that, because technically the goblin wasn't armed when I killed it, but it was with the god rock. So I just think it's a gray area. Not very many of those, but if you just ask when you get a chance, it doesn't have to be right now. Just if you just ask God about that.
Yep. We will. I will privately. Have a conversation.
In on that,
you know, it's a thing. It's a ritual.
Oh, of course. And I don't expect an
get
answer.
back to you.
God's a bit probably too busy to even really worry about me too much.
Yeah,
I gotta make sure, just in case maybe there's angry. Just keeping tabs on that.
Can I roar and
to you
tell them to come along?
Yeah, you could try intimidation. Try it.
I figure we can be walking and talking at the same. I'm not trying to hold anything up. We can be walking while this is occurring. That's fine.
So before you begin walking, I do want to make sure I clarify something. So basically, the road you're on, you have to your left. If you're looking down the path, to your left, you have a big cliff that just goes down. You have the direction you was going, that's in a clear path. You have the direction you came from, which is a clear path. And then to your right is the forest that the goblin pointed towards. Where are you going?
I was gonna go on the path, the path that the goblin told me about, because
which would be
through
the forest, basically. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could go that way, but don't know what's gonna be in the forest. Is there gonna be more goblins or?
Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. I've been living in the forest for a very long time. They're more understanding, and I have history and experience with them. If you want to go that way and lift rocks and turn yourself in or whatever,
No.
feel free.
No. I'll stay with
But now
you.
I'm going to stick to what I know.
You're scary. Sure.
Not too close though. Just make sure
No,
to keep
no.
distance.
I'm staying
I
away from
don't
those
wanna-
murder claws.
Right, and they're very not scary, but stay away. Thank you.
Yes. I'll be like 10 feet behind Zetra walking. Not 5 feet, 10 feet.
As long as you just don't look at me, okay?
Why?
working.
Why? Oh,
I'm working.
okay.
When I work, it might come up that I just can't work under pressure. So just for everybody's benefit, just stay behind me, okay?
I like slowly turn back to the other two as we're walking. Sure, we want to go with this.
Rummy is going to look at Phi, to Zetra, back to Marv, and she'll say to Marv first, I'll get back to you about the god thing, and then I'm just gonna walk right up next to Phi. I'm gonna loop my hand through her arm, my arm through her arm, and be like, a very, low tone voice whisper, these two are interesting, to say the least. Why don't we just stay in the middle?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rummy.
Nice to meet you too, Phi.
Let's, and I'll turn around and look at Marv, and he wants me to talk to God about killing the goblin back there, because he felt bad.
Wow, he's very intense in a different way from the Leonin intense. It's just
the claws are scary.
Yeah, very scary.
If you don't want me to use my claws, I won't. It's better if, for scaring others. I didn't mean to. And then I'm just gonna keep walking. Ugh.
He heard us.
Oh god.
See.
And we'll try to keep 10 feet
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
the two. 6 feet in between.
Yeah.
Oh,
6 feet, running back.
as both of the boys gently scare our magic users. These fighters are known for their high charisma and are staying true to said things. They go through the forest, and I get a rough marching order.
It should be me, and then our wonderful,
Us too.
lovely pack of two, and then Marv is just hanging out at the back,
in the
just
rear.
chilling, excited to get turned in, ready to turn himself in.
So excited.
Like, what the heck?
Oh, vivid. Double rainbow.
Ready to go to jail.
Goodness.
Ready to go. In fact, should we be looking at him to make sure that he's not trying to turn himself in?
If it
Keep
makes
an
you
eye
feel
on him.
better, as you look at Marv, you kind of realize that missing him is actually more of a feat than... Missing him would be very difficult right now, as he is your sunshine. Your only sunshine.
Oh, he has a
Oh yeah.
He makes me
That's
happy.
right.
when skies are gray. Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can everyone just give me a survival check as you're following this path? It's not the most. It's not a beaten path. You're definitely
Ooh.
off of it.
This is good.
So
Dirty 20.
Oof.
I am used to that.
7, 9.
6.
Whew! Well, good thing Zetra is actually leading the pack. because
Oh my
the rest of
God.
you're pretty much looking for John Cena at this point, as a few times Zetra had to like, guys, over here. Correct your path, but you're able to stay on it pretty easily. The further you go into this forest, the thicker the brush, the more the trees start to become closer together. Sky starts getting eaten by the leaves above you. But you're definitely following a path. Now, the weird thing is you look at the front, so it's probably about high noon right now. So you have a little bit more walking to do.
Okay.
Let me. Cool. So far,
Will I know what forest we're in? Can I tell that? Can I use a history check or something to see what kind of area this is? Is that something that I could possibly?
you know what? Roll me a history.
Okay.
Nature. History or nature? One of those will work. Everyone's better.
Okay, I'm gonna do history because I have proficiency with history.
Mhm.
Ha! Got a nat 1. That's 2. Plus 5, so I've got 6. 6 is. All right. And okay. So I know where I'm
you've
at.
definitely heard of these things called a forest, generally covered in tall trees, brush,
Right.
small woodland creatures. This forest
Okay.
seems to follow similar themes to other forests that you may have seen. These trees seem to be also made of wood, and the leaves on the ground
Really?
probably came from the leaves that were once green above you. But any discernible difference of exactly what you're in, which forest you're in,
Right. Mhm.
it's been long, you're hungry, you're tired.
I'm just gonna close this dice box. Continue.
New dice.
Okay.
Perfect. Everyone roll me another survival.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, worse.
I got a 14.
12.
15,
Oh no.
12. Not better than 12. Marv, what's
Got
your roll?
15. 12. That was what
12.
I had. Yeah.
So, as you travel about another hour. The sun is still above you and moves ever so gently. But you travel another hour and you're still following a trail, but it seems to be more forest. More
I'm hungry.
and more forest.
This is a big forest.
Probably could eat.
Anybody have any
The
food?
goblin. The goblin lied.
Hold on.
Yeah. You know what this is? Didn't he say an hour? This
Feels
is
like we've
definitely
been
more than an
walking for
hour.
4 hours.
Listen.
I
I
don't
have
think
my
this is the way to the wit
rations
camp.
for a day, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my rations and give them to everyone that needs them. I suppose. I have 20 pounds of rations.
You have 20 pounds of rations?
Yeah,
Holy
that's what it
crap.
says in my adventuring gear. I don't know. It's in the adventuring
I
backpack.
have some rations as well, so we can divide a little bit
Share it.
among
Okay.
ourselves.
I'm gonna, if I can, I'm gonna take out the rations and I'm gonna like place them in near them and run away. Like, here.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Did you want some as well?
I have some. Thank you, though. It's you're kind.
Would,
Got it. Shh.
would you guys like to sit and rest for a short amount of time? Like a short rest as you eat your food?
Yes.
That sounds
yes.
good.
And
Like
during
that.
that
Very much.
during that short rest, is there any way I could like see the shrubbery or flowers and figure out where I am yet?
Are you trying to find what
Another-
kind of information are you trying to find? Like exactly where you are, or if you're following the right direction? What are you looking for?
I'm trying to know exactly where I am, not where I'm going. So just like a general sense of like where this is in the world.
I will give you another nature check
Or
history. Or history.
Oh, thank you, DM.
The rest of you can eat and
Please.
heal up any damage
Please,
you possibly
please.
have.
I got a 4 plus 5. I've got a 9.
On the
Right.
ground, there are these little round things
Oh
with a
my
cap on top of them.
God, don't say
You've
I'm wrong.
heard these things called an acorn. Generally, small woodland
Ah.
creatures will bury these along the ground for food and sustenances in colder temperatures. It's actually said that a lot of the trees in the forest are planted in this very way from these woodland creatures forgetting. But alas, these acorns seem to look very similar to very other acorns. And so you have no idea exactly where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna take the acorn. I'm gonna sniff the acorn, and I'm gonna, take a bite. I just try and like gnaw on it a little bit to see if I know what it is, and then I'm just gonna say, acorn.
Yep, good acorn.
Staring to see if anybody saw what I just did. Hopefully they didn't.
Let's see. What's everyone's passive perception, real quick?
Oh my god.
13.
Well, 12.
13.
With your low search roll, yeah. Unfortunately, anyone who gave 2 craps probably saw you pick up an acorn and test it for its acorn-like abilities.
I just
You-
I just want everybody
you all right
to know
over there?
that it's just it's the acorn season for
Oh.
knowing that
I
where they
mean-
find pairs of each other.
I am from the autumn court, and we have a lot of acorns, and they're not usually edible. I mean,
Yes,
squirrels.
I
and
wasn't
stuff.
trying to eat them. I was just trying to see if they were, if this was real or. Anyways, I'm gonna keep walking. I think I've rested enough. It just seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah, about that. Do we think we're going the right way, or do we think that goblin lied to us?
I think he
Well,
lied.
I
This is too far.
Let go of him, and he showed me exactly where he was from. So I would like to trust him, but if you would like, I can climb up the top of this tree and see if I can see a village or something, and maybe then I can lead us in the right direction.
That might be
What do you
good.
think?
Because, yeah, it's been a couple of hours, and I mean, we can at least see if something's nearby.
Marv, do you want to maybe search over there? And I'm gonna point like to the other, like another tree that's on the other side of where we're sitting. See if he can see
alright.
something either.
Like, climb it?
I mean,
Because I'm not very good at
Well-
that. I'm not a cat, so I think
Well-
that'd be kind of something I'll be a bit better at.
what do you mean by that?
I mean, like you're a cat.
Because
Cat's
you think
climbing
that
up in the
cats-
tree. It seems like it's. I'm not.
I'm not a cat. I'm more of,
You're like a really big
fighter.
cat, though.
well,
Like a really big
No.
one. Like a really good cat. Like one of the best kind of
it's
cats.
just
you know,
who
like-
I mean, that the issue here is not that I'm, not good at climbing, but that I'm just a cat. I'm more than that. So,
Oh, you're a
know
little
what,
more
how
than
about-
that. You've also like you wear clothes. I don't see any cats wearing clothes, so that's something.
right.
That's another thing.
Right, that's the only difference between me and a cat. All right. So, maybe you could climb up a tree like a cat with clothes could do, and we can see where we can go to turn ourselves in.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look at the
yeah,
other
so
two, and I'm gonna be like,
I'll give the thumbs up, like, I see what you do. I got you.
These
Okay,
poor
so I'd like to climb
spellcasters
up a
surrounded
tree.
by these insane people. Yeah, give me an,
Before
as a,
Marv climbs, I'm going to clap a hand on his shoulder and say, His Grace blesses you with the ability to climb far and long. And cast
definitely.
guidance on
Feeling good
him.
about that. Feeling really good about that.
Perfect.
Glad. Oh, before I go up there, I was thinking something. I like the other guy. Very cool.
Yeah.
Wondering if maybe not leadership material, because we've been walking through the forest and I don't see anybody like to turn ourselves into yet, and it just seems like we're getting deeper and deeper in the forest. And now we're climbing up the trees, and I'm just not sure. I was wondering if maybe, since you actually don't have like a direct line to God, maybe you could be the leader. It seems like maybe kind of following things the right way. I was just a suggestion.
I agree. And I'm gonna like turn
I
around and
will
say that
be
I'm running
considering.
up to
Ah, it's so
the
creepy.
tree.
I will confer with God as you climb this tree about whether or not I should assume the leadership. How's that?
Yeah, I mean that's the best we can do, right? I'll start climbing the tree.
Okay.
Anyone who's climbing
Do
the
we-
As
tree.
soon as he's out of earshot, I'm going to whisper to Fi, I can't talk to him.
I know. I can't talk to either of them really.
You know, you as a DM, you think you're prepared for everything.
Right.
It's
You're not. Anyone who's climbing, give me an acrobatics check. I believe Marv, you have 1d4
Guidance.
extra because you have guidance.
This is gonna be good because acrobatics is
11.
pretty bad skill for me.
Yeah. I got an
Let's
11.
see here. Okay. That is a 4 total.
Total?
With the additional 1d4 that was rolled.
God.
Does he die?
No. What ended up happening is Zetra digs their claws into the tree and tries to pull up, but I guess can't quite get right purchase, and you kind of pull against the bark. You don't fall or anything, but you can't quite get the right purchase. You're grabbing the wrong parts of the tree and are unable to get up. Marv looks at the tree, tries to grab it and pull himself up with one arm, but it doesn't quite work. He grabs it with his other arm, tries to pull himself up, and doesn't quite work. And then he goes back down, he looks up, looks back at the tree, pokes it, confirms that it's a tree. Both of you are still on the ground. Marv none of you got purchase on it, and a 4, I'm assuming you know what a tree is at best.
Not gonna be able to get that. I mean, just not gonna be able to do it.
Nope.
It's just
You
it's
can
very
try
tall.
again.
Can I try it? I would like to try a different tree, thinking that I've already ruined this one and I'm embarrassed enough. I would like to look and make sure that they didn't see, and move on to the next tree.
Give me an acrobatics check. Marv, you can try again at disadvantage because,
Please.
good God.
Please. 18 plus 5.
All right.
Woo!
All
Much
right, cat can climb trees.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Don't
with
say
my
that.
disadvantaged roll, I rolled a natural 1 and a natural
Oh,
2. So the worst
Oh.
of those is the natural ones. That's what we'll be going
Oh,
with.
Just throw your dice
Jeez.
away.
No. Oh, Mom.
Ah,
Climbing.
Marv puts their hand on the tree and pulls up, and then puts their other hand on the tree, and the tree itself isn't strong enough to carry their weight. So as they get about 6 feet off the ground, the entire tree breaks, and Marv falls and takes 2 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage as they crash against the ground.
Ugh.
But that's fine, as Zetra, with their, they remember cats climb
Yes.
things, and is able to get a good tree, get a good purchase. Goes all the way up.
I
good-
don't
about
make
good-
those sounds.
You do
I'm
now.
clearly getting more and more embarrassed, and I am making those sounds. I am definitely making those sounds. Yes.
So, Zetra, you make it about a good 10 feet up. You're not past the clearing of the trees, but you definitely do have a better vantage point. You can either do a perception check from here, or if you want to climb up higher, you'll probably get a better ability to see something.
I guess I'll go with the perception check right now.
Roll your perception.
That was pretty good. 8 plus 4, 12.
As you look around, you see trees and leaves and things of that
Okay.
nature. But you
All right.
do notice that along the path that you are at, there seems to be kind of the best way I can describe it, a shadow area. The definition doesn't make sense, but it's not like open tree land beyond it. So there's definitely something in this direction that is large. Kind of maybe a wall-like, but definition.
Would I happen to know how far that looks? Like, could I? It's in eye shot, so it's within 30
an eye
minutes,
shot,
or
probably another hour
20
of
minutes.
walking. Probably
Okay.
an hour of walking.
So, I'm gonna immediately like jump down.
you know what? Give me an acrobatics check just to make sure you land on your
Yeah.
feet.
Yep. Okay, that's an 11 plus 5, 16.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
Cats always land on their feet. You do good. Shock absorbers of your back legs.
Oh no. Okay. When that happens, I land.
Okay. I found area up here about an hour's walk. If you just follow me, I promise there is something up here, and we definitely won't have to be toiling away. Maybe we won't
good.
even have to turn ourselves in. So, follow me.
I'm gonna start walking that way.
Look to Rumi, just sort of like, is that right? Is that where you want to go? Over there?
Oh, yeah, that is the direction.
All right,
Preferred
all
for
right.
God, and that's
Get out.
onward.
Yeah. All right then. Very good.
Elected leader.
Oh god. Marching boldly forth, the party moves towards this particular area. Now that you have a general place to go, everyone just give me a survival check to make sure you don't lose your way. It will be bloody hard, but if you all roll ones, I can't wait to extend this walking sequence.
I got a 9.
I rolled a 3.
I got a 15.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank goodness. Jim.
I'm just following along behind
It's
Rumi.
because I conferred with God, and he
With your god.
Oh.
Yep. You have God on your side.
Thank goodness for God.
God Rock has been speaking with me.
God Rock.
So-
Praise the God Rock.
As you guys make your way forward, the shadowy figure that Saul becomes a bit clearer, as it is very 20-foot high walls that actually fan out and circle around. There are tower guards along the walls and a large entrance, pretty much a gated entrance. There are guards there. There are also townfolk walking around, seeming to be generally peaceful. They're not in the same armaments of the guards that you were following before, Just different guards in different armor. And as you guys get closer, someone appears from the guard tower directly in front of you and says, "Welcome to the forest edge, young travelers. What brings you to our humble abodes?"
I would like to walk up to him and just be as quiet as I can. Like, if I can get, like... Wait, is he above? Like,
he's above you in like a tower.
Oh, then I can definitely not speak. I'm gonna go over to our wonderful cleric, Rummy, and I'm gonna whisper and say,
Hey, do you mind talking to him? I don't do well with speaking. Please, just don't turn us in. That's all I ask.
Nope, that's not the plan, so definitely won't be turning us in. And I whisper a kind of motion over my shoulders to Lemar. Just keep him occupied or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Show him your
you
claws.
want me to keep him occupied? Me? Like, you want me to? Okay, I guess I'll try.
I'm gonna walk over to him, and I'm just gonna shing out my claws, and I'm just gonna put them both up in his face while I look like this. And I'm gonna just like twiddle my fingers.
Sorry that I called you a cat earlier. I mean, you don't have to do that. I see you have those.
Yeah.
I've actually
quick,
never met.
Are y'all okay down there? You seem to be having a kind of kerfuffle.
Is Marv still glowing?
Oh yeah,
Oh gosh. Okay. I'll
and the
call
rock's
out.
still there.
Good day, sir. Our caravan have broken down in the woods. We're looking for just a place to rest our feet, grab a drink before we head on our way. May we enter?
Oh, and he kind of looks further, looks at the three of you, sees Zed going, he's like, yeah, y'all seem to really need help, all right. There's one thing. Upon entrance, you must stay with us for one night. We insist. All travelers will cover food and expenses for the day, but we like to close the gates about this time. So if you come in, you have to stay here.
Oh, I'll look to my party and just make sure this is okay with everybody. Is it okay? We okay to stay the night? I mean, they're gonna cover food, and sounds like a deal to me.
That
Yeah.
seems like a good plan, but do you think that they might have some sort of issues with tax or something? Maybe we should talk to the, I don't know, the village leader or something to see if they have problems with tax or something. But yes, of course, let's stay.
Okay. Yes, we will stay the night.
Oh, good. Stay there. I'll be right down. And disappears back, and he seems to be running down. You actually can hear like delightful glee coming from their mouths as they go down and meet you at the front gates. The gates open up for you. It's like, hello and welcome. My name is Robin. Welcome to the forest edge. Follow me. You've been traveling probably a very long time. Come.
Oh,
He turns
thank
around.
you.
Would I know where the forest edge is from him saying that this is the forest edge?
Give me a history check.
Oh God!
Can I do
please,
that as
just
well?
One time.
Yes, anyone give me a history check about the forest edge.
15 plus history 5, dirty 20.
30, 20. Anything better than that?
17. Nope.
17.
17.
Okay.
I'm not from this plane,
You're not from this place.
Oh, that's right.
so I wouldn't
That's
know
true.
anything.
Yeah.
The Forest Edge, not well known in the legal circles, but you have known this place to be kind of a small town that's meant for restocking for trips into the deep woods. It's kind of like the last stop of a major road trip. Everyone knows about this place. It tries to stay neutral in all affairs.
That's good.
About it. Yeah.
Okay.
But as you enter, you actually notice that it's fairly large. Seems to be broken up in kind of a quadrant type location. Dead ahead, you see a long road that has a statue in the center. To your right are various stores and apothecaries, as well as an inn called the Traveler's Rest Inn. To your right seems to be like an open field of makeshift shops. Now, one would call this a market or a marketplace, or maybe a farmer's market. Beyond that, you see other things. You see a nice building in the center to the left that one would say probably has some type of bureaucracy within it. Other than that, you'd have to search further. But he doesn't walk too much further than the inn, which is actually right, very close to the entrance of this location. I'm marketing for farming. It says, well, this is the Traveler's Rest Inn. This is my location, and we try to, house those who need it for at least one day. There is a charge for multiple days, but yeah, if
Wow.
would you like to rest, you could do whatever you want here, but make sure you come see me before the sun goes down. Make sure I can, get you all sorted and situated.
What is your name, kind sir?
My name is Robin Sickle. You see, he's a fairly old man, Merlin-looking, long white beard, wears warm robes and stuff like that. His hair is balding at the top, but also fans down over his shoulders. Wears these newfangled devices where glass is curved to correct vision.
Wow.
Yeah,
Can I go
Normally,
over
magic takes
to
care of
whisper
it, but-
to him?
you can. What do you whisper?
I'd just like to go over to him and ask him. I'm clearly new around here, and this
Okay.
party, we've all just grouped up recently. I was wondering if I just wanted to put it out there that if you need any assistance in any way, that I've been dreaming for over 10 years now to make a name for myself, and if you have anything that needs to be fixed or made well again, whether that be work that I can be doing, please
Right.
let me help.
Of course. I have a wonderful mission for you, good sir. Are you ready for it? I have one that you can do right now. It is
ahead.
called the Mission of Personal Space. I need you to take 5 feet back. 5 feet back. 5 feet back.
Okay, I'm gonna take this very seriously, and I'm going to look at my kitty feet, and I'm just gonna make sure that I'm doing like human feet, 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to back up like 5 human feet, and then I'm going to say, okay, I get the game,
Very good.
and I played it, but if you could please tell me or lead me to someone that's higher rank or someone you might know that could actually need help, it'd be great.
Yes. That will all be taken care of. If you really need to go talk to somebody about doing missions or something like that, you can go down to town hall down the way there, and he points to that building of bureaucracy that I mentioned out.
Yeah.
But it's probably best that you rest first. I know the forest can be treacherous, and that's what we're here for those who travel through the woods to rest. But
I'm actually
it's
used
very
to
important
it,
for you. We also have
very
like,
important for me.
entertainment. People,
Ooh.
you should try Joy, sir. Yeah, we do. Ooh. Did you say ooh to entertainment? Yes, yes, yes.
Entertainment. Do you
Actually-
have music and dancing?
Oh, yes. Every night we have a fantastic show here. It's actually very much in this tavern. We're pretty good friends. We have some lute players, some fife players. We also have a lovely comedy show.
This sounds
by
amazing.
Our local bard Franklin. There's also a barbershop / apothecary by George. But yeah, the show happens when the sun goes down. That's why I want to make sure you guys get all
Insight
logged in
check.
before that happens. Go ahead and roll insight.
Rummy's like, this sounds too good to be true.
It does, doesn't it?
18.
18. With the 18 and you being a traveler and also being in prison for a little bit, you're not picking up on anything that he said was incorrect. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything from you.
So, what do you guys say? We
Say no more.
Party or entertain, and will that make you
Yes.
happy? Okay,
Yes.
do it then.
Yes. Okay.
Marv.
Fi is ready.
I'm gonna look to Marv and ask Marv if he wants to enjoy. Marv, so we're gonna be entertained. Do you want to? Are you okay with that?
Well, I mean, they said it's a rule that when we walked in, we have to stay the night. So, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Stay the night. It's the rule.
They did say
It's
that.
the law around
right.
here. I intend to follow it.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's follow it to the T.
In we
Yeah,
go.
And we go.
Head to the inn.
And as the adventurers, the once convicts and now freemen, walk into the Traveler's Inn, that's where we're going to take our break. Thank you very much, everybody. We're going to take a short break. I don't know how long, but we'll figure it out. Probably what, 5-10 minutes. God voice?
The Tale of Garand and Friends, Part 1! We were walking around singing songs, tra-la-la-la, when some bandits attacked us in throngs. What do we do? Old crowd kept them at bay till I sang them away. Teamwork! And we were walking in circles again and again and again and again.
Putting this group together was a learning experience for me. For example, next time I do interviews, it will not be in a bar. Because when you're in a bar, you drink. And when you drink, you hire people who could play lute riffs behind their back, and not people who could guide you through unfamiliar forested areas. Guess which skill is more useful?
Hey, guys, I know where we are.
Oh, huzzah!
Yeah, this is the tree we've passed 10 times already.
You know, your sarcasm really isn't helping.
Yeah, well, shouldn't you be able to talk to the trees or the squirrels or something and find us a way out?
You know, I would, except your beastly stench is scaring away all the wildlife.
I told you letting a druid in the party was a stupid idea. I told you.
Yeah, okay, big talk coming from a wizard who doesn't even have a hat.
You know what? It's not hard to get a wizard hat. Okay, anybody can do it. You just sit through enough lectures and they hand one to you with a little pat on the head. But you summon one infernal slug in the faculty lounge, and everybody goes crazy and starts throwing expulsions around.
I mean, who needs a stupid hat anyway?
Guys! Save your animosity for the crushing of our enemies? All this fighting isn't getting us any closer to Embry.
Yeah. We just need to set aside our differences and pull together as a team, guys.
Because...
Shut up, Darren. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Hey, you know, guys, this is great and all, but where's Alex?
A woman like that, she'll turn my cucumber into a pickle.
I don't know. It's like she's staring right in the soul. They're all the same. Dropping a few coins. So go over there and talk to her.
I will talk. You don't think I'll talk to her? I'll talk to her. Like I'm afraid to talk to her. You know what? You'll see. Good evening, princess. I got a barn and 6 goats with your name on it. Sound good, huh?
Well, it seems we are lost for good. Oh no! Could it be we shall die in the woods? Maybe. If this is the end, then at least we're with friends. And we'll keep walking in circles again and again and again and again. Oh, walking, walking.
Darren! Stop playing forever and ever and ever and ever!
I'm just lightening the mood. This is how I focus, guys.
Well, how I focus is by lighting things on fire. So it's gonna start with you, and then definitely that.
Okay. Chill.
Let's just go. Just go. Go. Just find a way out. Nope. Come here. You're gonna die, Bart. You're gonna die. Get over here.
No more music! No more singing! No more music! Ever!
No.
There's no theme song. Because there's nothing to sing about because you'll be dead. Craig! No. Let me out. Come on, Craig.
Oh, you monster.
It's okay, guys.
Guys.
It's okay.
I think I know where we are. Yeah, seriously. I can get us out of here. Come on.
If I hadn't have been there to inspire focus for Angie with my music, we'd probably be still caught in that awful forest. Do I get any credit for it?
Let's get rooms at the inn. Settle a bounty in the morning.
You have no arguments from me there. I haven't slept in a bed in days.
I, for one, had no problem sleeping under the stars.
Angie, because of that, I'm gonna burn down nature. All of it. Burn it all down.
Marcus.
Trees, squirrels,
Stop
grass.
it.
Hey. Nice.
Shut up.
Guys, just stop fighting.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
You're doing.
You guys.
Why is everyone doing this?
This
You know
bit
what? Marcus.
getting us
I don't
nowhere.
care about any of you people.
Murderers! Murderers at the end! Murderers! Murderers!
Bone.
Norse Foundry Dice of Crits was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Where's Adam? I mean, we were supposed to start 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I think he said he was picking up some new dice.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
There he is! Yeah!
Did you get him?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off last time. You guys were surrounded in the Dread Knight's tomb by this horde of goblins. They're coming right at you. We're starting this off hot. Roll initiative.
20.
20?
20? I guess you guys are going first. What do you do?
I'm gonna charge in with my axe and wreck the first goblin I see.
I'm gonna target one of the goblins with Scorching Ray.
Alright.
I'm gonna take an arrow and I'm gonna shoot the toughest goblin there.
Groovy, you guys line up all of your attacks. Let's roll the dice and see what happens.
20!
20?
20!
You guys are really rolling hot tonight.
Yeah, must be these new dice we got from Norse Foundry.
Far out, those things look really amazing.
Don't worry, Jim. I got one for you too. Here you go.
Thanks. You know what? I almost feel bad using it now because it's time for the goblins' counterattack. Oh, no. Here comes the first one. Critically failed.
Oh, crazy!
All right, on to round 2. You guys hear drums in the distance, orc war drums. Backup is on the way. What do you do?
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna take like my my spell component punch.
Well, that's it. You've defeated the Dread Knight. You've ended his dark curse. You gather up all the remaining treasure and you take it back to King Trillion's keep and tell him that his kingdom is safe. That's the end of the adventure.
Oh, man. Awesome.
What do you guys think? Same time next week?
Definitely.
We'll be here.
Thanks, Jim. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Jim. Great game today. Can't wait to see what you cook up for the next adventure.
Yeah, anytime, Con. I have a feeling that things are gonna get pretty wild next week.
Get your Norse Foundry Dice of Crits today with only one easy payment of $8. Remember, one easy payment for one groovy die. Sale won't last forever. Get yours while supplies last at norsefoundry.com/Kickstarter and make every roll a crit.
Chicken. Bone. Great and mighty Dark One, hear my summons. Bring plague and misery unto this wretched world, and be born again in the blood of this unworthy servant.
What are you guys doing in here?
Huh? Nothing.
I thought you said no one was at home.
Nobody's supposed to be home. Wendy, get out of here.
No. Why are you wearing dresses?
This is not a...
There's a pentagon on the wall.
It's a pentagram.
What's a pentagon?
It's a pentagram.
Gone.
Pentagram.
Gone. It's a pentagon that has to have a star to be a pentagram. Are you guys forming a cult?
We are summoning a god of pain and destruction to rain misery on my stupid stepdad for being a total boner.
Sick.
And Kyle Bates, because he ruined the next season of Game of Thrones for me when I specifically told him I hadn't read the books.
Douche.
Is there gonna be a human sacrifice?
Yes.
No.
What?
Whatever. I'm in.
You can't
No.
just be in. Like, there's a whole process.
Let me in your cult. I'm gonna tell Leonard about the time I caught you trying on my bras in my room.
What?
What?
No.
Wait, that's not how you do that, is it? Let me in your cult, or I'll tell Mom that you used her candles for a satanic ritual.
No. Go back to the part about him trying to
That didn't
bras.
happen.
In season 4 of Game of Thrones, Tyrion and
You can be in the cult.
What?
Thank
No,
you.
she cannot be in the cult.
Definitely in the cult now. Thank you.
Gonna put up with this?
I do have a knife in my hand.
She does have a knife. It's a good point.
Okay, God. Everyone gather. You're gonna cut your hand and give an incantation to the dark void.
Oh, dark monster thing. Bring sadness You know what? This is dumb. Can we get to the part with the human sacrifice?
There's no human sacrifice.
Dude.
What? You have to have like a fatted calf.
Yes. No.
Or a unicorn.
Why are you agreeing with her?
Or a virgin.
Absolutely.
We could use Leonard.
No, you can't use me. Guys, I'm totally not a virgin, all right?
You're not a virgin.
I've done the sex.
Describe it in detail.
There's two of us.
Step 1.
Step 1, man loves a woman. And then
I'll take that. And plus, this one was trying to browse in my room. Pretty sure still a virgin.
We could kill Alan.
And we can kill Alan.
Kill Alan!
No,
We're
kill
not
Alan.
killing anybody. Cut your hand, put blood in the bowl. No more fun.
Wait. Did one of you already use this?
No.
Because I would bet money that one of you's a leper.
This is why I didn't want her to be in the cult.
I didn't want her in the cult.
I don't want you in the cult.
It's not your cult.
It is now.
You know what? Fine. I don't want to do this anymore. There is no cult. No cult.
Leonard? You're a nightmare.
I'm a hero. I just saved the entire world from your evil cult.
What? Okay, good.
My dad needs his bowl.
welcome back to The Dice is Right. Yay!
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 Let's say hello to our cast again. Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Thank you very much for waiting for us. Before we get started, let's show some love to all the people that's been supporting us, who's been following and subbing and all that good stuff.
Thank you so much for the follows. Olive's Forge, Color Out of Space, BR, NYC, Zom, and Crazy Texan _ Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
And for the subs, we have Adam Kimbleton. Thanks, Adam, for the sub. Resub.
Adam! And for gifted subs, thank you so much to The Real POTUS, to Keith at 77019, and Sarah BC1, 5 gifted subs. You guys rock.
Thank you, Sarah.
Ow, ow!
Not only has Sarah been gifting out subs, but she's also been cheering. Thanks for those bits. Those always help. And you know what, Sarah? Thanks for sticking around. I know I haven't been around as much lately, but it's good to know that you're still out there in Dad Fam, keeping it happening. Actually seeing a lot of familiar faces and names in the Twitch chat. It's cool you guys are still around. Good seeing y'all. It's been a break, but
it's been great. #DadFam. Thank you everyone for supporting this show. Thank you everybody who supports Dragons and Things. Make sure you continue to support us. We have some fantastic incentives. You can help our players. You can hurt our players. You can make me help hurt our players. You can do whatever you want. Just have some fun. We got wild magic stuff, all sorts of fun. And thank you very much for being here for my stream DM debut. Yay!
Yay!
Woo! Enough about me. Let's get back to The Dice is Right. As our adventurers finally enter, my brain is stupid. The Traveler's Rest. Inn. You enter this inn, and it actually is not bad at all. It's fairly large in size, very square and boxy. As you enter, there's a small staircase that goes down to a large kind of dancing area that is covered in tables currently. There's a bar to the left, but you can clearly see a stage before you, covered with little candle lamp areas. To your right, you see the staircase that goes up to where you can see the rooms that people will be staying in. Seems to be fairly large rooms, not bad at all. You also notice that the people in this town are here, there, and everywhere. You see humans, elves, halflings, even half orcs, people walking around. Not too many tieflings, but even people don't seem too bothered at all by seeing a Leon or a tiefling. This is a place where everyone is welcomed and everyone has fun. As you enter, Robin says, "Hello and welcome. Come. As he walks over to the bar and pulls out a booklet. He says, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you'll have room 7." And he hands one to Marv. You'll have room 6. Is it to Zetra? 5 to Z. And then the last one to Rummy Rum. Number 4. There are your rooms. Would you like something to eat or to drink to start the day?
Wow. Well, how much do we owe you for the room?
Your fresh new faces lost within the woods. Today is free. Tomorrow we'll have to discuss payment. But alas, today, please, you are our guest.
Thank you.
We will have your finest ale or wine, please. Preferably wine.
Ale or wine. Is that the same for all of you?
Do you happen to have ale or rum?
We do have rum. We actually have something from there's a particular family. If I forget their name, something like Lee Strasberg, something.
The Learstrom brand?
Yes, that's it. We have rum from the Learstrom brand. Would you like some of that? People say it's okay. It's not too bad.
It's okay. I must give it a try. I've heard great things about the Learstrom rum.
Oh, good. We have so much here. So we have a nice fine wine or ale for the lady. Nice rum from the Learstrom brand. Thank you for taking some of that. Gentlemen, ale, rum, wine, water. We do have
some water.
Marv. You want
water for
that's all you
Marv?
can have. That's all you.
Yeah.
Water.
Okay.
This is a bar.
to keep my witch shop. You know, stand
Do
guard.
you have any, maybe sake or something that I can drink from? And then he's gonna take a second. He's gonna turn. He's gonna look away from everyone. Something from a saucer. I'm gonna just peek my little hood out to just stare at him.
Saki, yes. I think we could do something for you, my furry friend. Yeah, just give me a few seconds. As Robin just walks around to the back, quickly grabs all of your drinks and a fairly nice, clean glasses, especially for a place that's kind of a tavern. He gives you a healthy pour, kind of a double pour of the rum. He gives you a nice, healthy glass, way too much for a general wine glass. It's not the finest crystal, but it's a wine glass. Hands it to you. Water. It's in a glass. He actually puts it in a beer mug. It's clean water. It's
That's
very
good.
clear water. And then for yours actually took a little bit longer to find. They did find like the flattest bowl they could find.
Yeah.
And there seems to be like a warm, clearish liquid in there. There's a gentle spicy smell to it. And he gently places it down. That's it.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
I'm gonna just take it and put it in my hand like I would the plate in my giant, beautiful cat paws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start sipping on it, but licking the sipping.
Mm-hmm. It's vodka. They don't have sake here.
Oh.
But it's warm vodka.
Warm
They
vodka.
tried. They tried.
Warm vodka.
I'm gonna set it down.
Mhm.
Do you have anything else? Just give me some wine.
Give him the rum. Give him the rum.
Give me the rum.
Do you like rum and
Anything
wine?
but-
I haven't heard.
Anything
Don't
that's
warm it
not
up. It's not meant to
warm.
be served that way.
Please, anything that's not warm.
I can give you the regular vodka, not warm. I heard sake was preferred warm, so we just put it in a boiler real quick for you.
Thank you for your hospitality, but just give me some rum, please.
Rum! He takes the bowl away from you, kind of dumps it into the sink because warm vodka. Who gives two craps? He pours some of the Learstrom rum into it and gives it back to you. You all have your nice drinks. From there, he says, "Well, once again, the show starts when the sun goes down. I do have to go back to my particular job here at the Forest Edge. Is there any questions, comments, concerns? Haikus, hyperboles, onomatopoeias for me?"
Oh, good sir. You seem to wear a lot of hats here. You run the bar, you're the innkeeper, and you are guarding the wall. Is there... you seem such a hardworking individual. My parents, they would have loved to have you to work in their establishment.
Oh, well,
Not
thank
that
you
I'm
very
trying to
much.
pull you away from you're just so good at multitasking.
I appreciate it. Think of me as the welcome committee. I greet travelers who are unknowns to this particular city. I bring them to the tavern. I make sure that they get their keys, and I make sure they have a nice warm time. And then I go and do it again. It's a nice little first, second, third step of bureaucracy.
Speaking of the third step, you said that there's going to be entertainment. What should we expect? And are we supposed to dress up or participate?
dress up. Absolutely not. This is a place where people come to rest and relax from their hard travels into the deep forest. Don't worry about trying to look your nines. Look like you look. We're going to have some nice music, some dancing. There's going to be a fantastic comedy show. You must stay for that. And then the night will take us where the night takes us.
Well, I guess that's all I need to hear about that. Marv, do you have any... Do you want to maybe, I don't know, turn yourself into this guy? Or are you fine staying with us?
Well, I don't think that he's, I think we're in a different
The
locality.
law.
But like, you know,
Yeah.
he's not the guy. We gotta find the other guys. You do it here.
So, you're staying.
Well, I have to.
Oh.
It's the law here. You have to stay behind.
Raid! Thank you so much for the raid, you guys.
Hi, Ray.
Welcome in, everybody.
Zombie Orpheus!
Welcome.
Hey guys, welcome. This is the season premiere of The Dice is Right. We are at a bar. You're drinking. As Robbins goes, oh, don't worry. If you are fugitives, we try to stay neutral to things. What people do and what people say, it's none of our business. Just make sure you don't bring that within our walls. We try to
Not
stay
to worry. We're not even fugitives. We're actually gonna go and turn ourselves in. Get right back on track with our sentencing. We're not fleeing from anything, really.
No, he is just saying that to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
you interested.
Who spiked his
go about.
water? Wow, that's... Did you do that?
We thank you greatly for your hospitality thus far, and we respect your neutral grounds and everything.
Y'all are
I
some
can't
cheeky
wait
ones.
to watch the shows.
Yes,
Yeah, it's going
yes.
to be happening. I think we will have about another 2-3 hours before the sun lands. Anyway, I must be off. If there's anything, please let people know. You're clearly outsiders. Have a good day! And he just kind of walks away. He uses a little prestidigitation to shoot some fireworks out. He
Wow.
sways out, leaving you
This
guys
place
to...
is something. Like, I've never seen such a welcoming city before. Usually they question you. They don't let any outsiders in. You have to go
They
through
want
all
you
this
to pay to
documentation.
enter.
Yeah, we got a
Very
free night
weird.
stay.
Yeah,
This
maybe
is
we stay
awesome.
longer. You know,
Yeah.
we can have a drink, relax, put our feet up, go to the market. There's a show.
Guys, listen to me. I have never, ever been to a city so prosperous as this. I've been wanting to make a name for myself for years, and everyone's here is happy. People don't care if they're fugitives. Do you know how many people here could be after us, or worse, after them? We should keep an eye out for anyone that seems suspicious. If we want to protect
I like that.
this ale, this wine,
This rum.
our- this rum, yes, of course. It's delicious, by the way. We need to keep an eye close.
We'll do that.
Eye? Okay.
I'm sure we'll be fine. But we'll keep an eye out just in case. I'm sure between you and Marv, if anybody tries to jump us, we'll be totally fine.
Okay. Well, I'm more worried about the civilians here, but I get it. So, and I'm gonna just turn the other way, away from them, and say,
Oh, go ahead.
you. Just gonna ask about who you guys were.
I
are.
was going to do the same thing. So, perfect.
Oh, we
I
just
mean,
have that in common, I guess. Just asking things at the same time. He puts his head in his paws.
I just shake my head and kind of like move on. And so yeah, we've had a very interesting day. Like just a few hours ago, we were all about to do like hard labor in prison, and now we're like about to have a party.
Seems like Marv was gonna do a lot of that labor for free.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Marv, I totally respect you and your wanting to do the right thing. I think that's very honorable. But
Yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't turn ourselves in. Think about it. We were let free. Something happened on that caravan. Maybe it's divine intervention.
God rock.
God rock.
And as soon as you were set free, suddenly you got that God rock and those lights
God
around
rock.
you. And
You kind of look like a god right now with the. And I gesture to his glowy light.
I think it was
Well, I mean, I
divine
wouldn't presume to
intervention.
go that far, but I mean, on one hand, we were lawfully convicted of horrible crimes. I'm not quite certain. I don't quite remember the details of the crime itself, but I remember a magistrate definitely said guilty, which is kind of a big deal. On the other hand, Lord Rock, Rumi, maybe if what do you think about all that?
Right. I will have to confer with. And get back to you on that. But something tells me that you are truly good. And
Yeah, definitely.
sometimes the magistrate can make mistakes. We're just gonna
True.
clear all this up.
Quite following that
what
last
You're
time.
so willing to.
She's trying to say that we were originally lawfully free before this, and that is part of the law, is that we altogether were free, and this magistrate then changed the law illegally by using their words, magic words, evil magic words, that you would not be free. And so they lied and changed the law to bad. So you're free, and that's lawfully right. Is what I think Rummy is trying to say. All I'm saying is that this rum is delicious, and Rummy is also delicious. Good.
The rum is delicious.
Good.
Thank you, Zephyr.
Good.
It's my-
Everyone
my-
may make
my
Constitution
family.
saving throw real quick. Everyone give me a Constitution roll just to see. Because if you're not drunk, you're acting like it.
Oh, I gotta do. Oh,
Okay, that's
no,
not
I gotta
bad.
do.
Constitution 18.
Where's my...
15.
Good.
Do you want that? I mean, do you want it from me with the water, or is this a?
Your water. Your water. You're good.
What if you wrote in that one?
Drown.
Oh my
I don't know what to. Actually, did you roll a night one?
No.
Okay, you're good. You went down the right pipe. And good. Zet. What you roll?
Yeah.
Zet, what you roll?
6.
6?
Oh no.
I rolled a
Well,
2,
the
and
next
it was
round-
plus 4.
Rum is strong.
2 plus 4.
He's a light.
Strong rum. For the next 2 in-game hours, your charisma checks will be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Nice.
What?
This rum is so good.
Isn't it?
I love it. It's so good, Rummy. Did you
I'm
create
so
it?
happy to hear that. Well, sort of. My parents created it. They
Is that where your
they
name
run a
comes
tavern.
from?
It's called the. Actually,
Called the what?
I'm so happy you
It's called
picked
the
that up.
Actually?
The tavern. It's called the Lear.
I'm sorry.
The Lear.
I'm just happy you're enjoying the rum.
It's
My
delicious.
mom is going to be so happy to hear. I should write her from the town. Maybe they have a post office. Since we're sort of going around and introducing ourselves, well, you already know, I'm Rummy. You can call me Rummy, but my parents named me Rumiana because they like to stay on brand, and they run a tavern and they love rum. So why not name their daughter after their favorite drink of choice? And when I was young,
Great
I couldn't
idea.
really say Rumiani, isn't it? And so Rummy just stuck, and you can all feel free to call me Rummy.
Wow. Wow, so you just have lifetime supply of rum forever and ever and ever.
So much rum. We can send you some to your villages, your home. I can just, write it.
That would be awesome.
Actually, what I didn't like, Robin that we met earlier, he seems great, but I don't think he had the best understanding, a connoisseur of alcohol, of spirits, if you will. He said that the rum was just okay, but then he serves up warm vodka to Zetra here.
Ugh, disgusting.
Isn't it?
You can be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So I don't think that the bartending skills was his best.
I am
think
going to
that's
pull
true.
out a tiny notebook from my pouch, and I'm going to say, "Bye, that was amazing," and I'm going to write down the quote.
Well,
Jack of all trades,
thanks.
but master of none.
I'm
Put it
full of
back
them.
into my-
Thanks.
As you guys
It's great.
talk, just so you know, as you guys are talking, more and more people seem to be filling in to the tavern. You're not being rushed anywhere, but the tables that are not being used are being pushed aside, opening up the dance floor a little bit. Just letting you know time is passing.
So, Marv, your name doesn't remind me of any alcohol. Where does it come from?
Well, my
Food?
parents named me that. It's something in human
Yeah.
society we do. Is they just give you a name. They said you're Marv, and so I'm Marv.
How many parents did you have?
Oh, just the two of them. It's pretty standard.
Only two.
Yeah, how many parents do
Okay.
cats have sometimes? Is it more than two?
Well, we're more of a. I'm not a cat, one, so please never refer to me as a cat. And two, we were raised from the village, which is our pack, it's our group. It's more of we all are the teachers and parents to each other. So I've had younger parents too. And I protect them just as much. Anyway, so
Wow.
two parents. That's great. And your
Yeah.
name's spelled with two M's?
No, just the one. One M.
Marv.
M-A-R-V.
Marv.
Marv, yeah.
Marvy.
And no, this is just the E's silent. Just don't. Yeah.
Marv.
No, it's not Marvy. Like Harvey. Can I call you Marvy?
Okay. I mean, it's not. I mean, there's I guess.
I think I like Marvy more than Marv. So I think that seems good and right.
If that makes you feel better, I think I can accommodate that. That's fine.
All of my
Good
parents
idea.
have different names for me, so.
I've been called Rummy
Marvy
all
it is.
night, all day. I guess I can
Yeah.
take it,
Right.
I dish it out. I can take it too,
He's.
So, you want to be a paladin, is that right?
Oh
You
yeah,
wanna,
I'm definitely gonna be a paladin. Yeah, that's that's protecting the innocent and defeating evil, smiting it. That's the big one, smiting.
Wow.
Feeling pretty good about that. I was actually just about to take the test. I'm a paladin, and of course, got
Paladin
booked up
test.
because the magistrate made the law bad. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really think about that one.
That's
Paladin?
right. No, you don't need
bad
to
to be a
think about
paladin?
it. Don't use
No,
your
no, I
brain,
was saying I
Marvy.
was going to be a paladin, but then I got convicted right before I was going to take the test. So I have to serve out my sentence, get right with that, so that God's not angry with me anymore, and then ipso facto take the test. I'm a paladin. Lord Evil.
Right.
That's one of my love plan. That's how that's gonna work out. Feeling pretty confident about that.
Wow.
As Marv tells about the confidence, I just want to say thank you, Mr. Cranky Stank and Gary K532 for the subs, for subbing.
Woo,
and
thank you much.
Monello Gifted and Real POTUS 88. Thank you for the gifted
Thanks
subs.
for the sub gifts.
Woo,
Always thank you
guys for the support.
for supporting the stream. As you guys continue to go through each other's history, the tavern starts to fill up and a band begins to play. Nice, beautiful lutes, fifes, tambourines, the larger ones start to play. People start to dance and have some jubilance. Also, there seems to be a line forming at the side of the stage. One by one, they follow this line. If you want to do a perception check, see what you're doing, you can. You don't have to. It is perfectly
I'm
fine.
curious.
Be curious. Roll.
Okay, let's see. 12.
11.
I got 17.
It's not 17. It wasn't a hard 12
as
is
well.
what you needed, but 17 is nice. So, as you look over, you do see that there seems to be a jar, some parchment, and ink. People are filling out and putting into a jar, but above their heads, there is the sign that says, "How much does Franklin cost?" It seems like
How much
people are
does
putting in
what
their
cost?
guess. How much does Franklin cost? And people are filling out their guess.
Who is Franklin?
What?
Interesting.
Oh,
Are they
yeah.
selling? They're
Looks like-
selling Franklin, maybe. And if you guess correctly, you get Franklin.
So, are they selling people? They're selling people?
Well, I certainly hope
Franklin
not.
a member of the band?
Franklin could be a pet.
True. Could be.
I had a,
Anyway,
had a
so-
teddy bear named Franklin. I was very young. Maybe this teddy bear found its way here. Stranger
yeah.
things have happened.
That's incredible. Do you think they're selling your Franklin?
I mean, you know, it could be. Gold works in mysterious ways. You know?
Well, I mean, we can go over after we're done chit-chatting, finishing our drinks. We can go and place a number in for Franklin. Maybe you'll get Franklin.
Yeah, maybe
That
we'll
sound
get
good, Marv?
Franklin.
Marv, you wanna?
Well, I mean-
Marvy.
Part of my training was that I had to throw away Franklin, you know, casting off. So I can't really take him back. You know, it's not mine.
Jesus.
You
It made me get rid of him.
like with
Yeah, I
the,
had to cast him
you did
off.
it with a rod. You did, like,
No, you don't. I
used
didn't
the
hit
rod
him.
and you-
Oh my god.
Oh, you had to hit
Ah,
him.
kid's drunk. No, I just
You
had
had
to
to-
throw him away. I just cast him off. I was a young child. And I said,
Oh, yeah.
you have to get rid of this because, you know, you can't be afraid of the dark anymore, Marv. You're 12 years old. It's time to grow up a bit. I said, you know, you're right. So I'll cast him off. So if it is Franklin,
I've been there.
you know, I hope that he finds some other young child to help out.
That's a beautiful story.
It seems as if everyone in the tavern at some point makes their way to make their guess. You actually notice that a few people simply entered the tavern to make their guess and walk back out.
Wow. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna pull somebody aside, like a random bystander in the bar, and just be like, hey, and I like poke them very gently on the shoulder.
You get one of the barmaids who goes, yes, how can I help you? Do you need another drink?
Yes. Anybody else need another drink, by the way? More rum? More water?
Let's see,
More rum?
wine, rum.
Yes.
I believe that gentleman has some water and the
Saucer. I forgot what he put. Rum.
rum for
Learstrom.
Yes.
Rum.
Yes, I will go get that for you right away.
And just actually a quick question for you. So,
Yes.
you know, We just arrived here like an hour ago, so we're not
Oh,
too
welcome.
familiar.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's a great city so far.
Oh, it's a
Really
lovely
cool
city, is it
place.
not? It is fantastic.
I'm curious why everybody is trying to guess how much Franklin costs and who is Franklin.
At that point, I would like to rush over to her, this girl that she's asking the question to, or this barkeep.
The barmaid.
The barmaid. That's getting the question asked, and I would like to threaten them and put like my claw on their shoulder and say, answer her question now.
One quick second.
I'm gonna let that land wherever it may.
1 second.
Yes.
Does a 19 be your armor class?
Yes. Yes.
Give me an either acrobatics or athletics saving throw.
Oh my god.
At disadvantage.
Okay. Oh no. Oh,
Love
that's
beating
11. That's a 19. 11.
As soon
plus 5.
As
Wait,
soon as you put
5.
as plus 5. Yeah, you weren't going to beat that. As soon as you put your paw on the barmaid's shoulder, she quickly brings her leg around the back of yours, puts her arm right upon the bottom of your neck, and throws you to the ground as hard as possible. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as she throws you as quick as possible. And she says, "Never touch a lady without her permission." Anyway, what were you saying?
Stunned by that for a moment, and then I just shake my head. I was wondering about who Franklin is, and why everybody is trying to guess their cost.
Yes. As she reaches into her back pocket and kind of tosses a small vial of red liquid, and doesn't acknowledge that anymore. And she talks to you. Franklin is the resident comic here, and everyone is trying to guess how much they cost. And the winner gets their wildest wish come true.
Ooh. Interesting.
And does it cost gold coin to enter a guess on how much Franklin costs?
Absolutely not. The only rules is that you get one guess a day.
Oh.
Well,
We
we're gonna
better
have
get
to
in
guess.
line.
Yes. No wonder people are just coming into the bar and then leaving just to answer this. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's get our entries in now, and then we can keep drinking, and then we'll see if we get the right answer.
Right.
Yes.
I'm gonna help
wine, rum,
Zetra.
water, and water. As she walks
Water.
Get your drinks. Doesn't take much. She comes back, places it down. You do have a vial of red liquid by you, Zet. You're an adventurer. You know that as a basic cure wounds potion.
Okay, I'm gonna drink it. Along
Spin
with
the wheel.
this spin the wheel donation.
Oh, wild magic.
Or-
That means wild magic.
Oh god. You get wild magic.
Wild magic
for Miss Magic Attack
at
for
the
me. Oh,
Oh,
snap.
Oh.
All right. Let me see
Thank
what
you.
I said that does.
Woo.
Spin the wheel.
Thank you, Manelio, for the wild magic.
All right. Actually, can you roll me 1d100?
Yes, I can.
We'll do that right now.
I'm just gonna do it on D&D Beyond. D100, roll. Whoa, laggy dice. One moment, does it? This is the slowest I've ever seen this dice roll on this. Oh my gosh, the dice are just moving in slow-mo. Holy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, 52.
It's a dramatic,
there we go.
dramatic dice.
I know. It was like waiting. 52.
Cue maniacal laughter. Oh, I'm excited.
I'm scared.
The joy of seeing such smooth actions, and also the feeling of the ability to get your wish really fuels your ability to feel lucky. For the rest of the game, you get advantage on all saving throws, and you automatically succeed on your next saving throw.
Oh, heck yeah. Advantage on saving throws.
Wow.
I'm feeling invigorated.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
This is a very nice and cursed
Yeah.
wild magic.
How's the God Rock feel?
The god, it's just a random rock on a chain. Just... A few people look at it and then like, okay, just kind of move along. So people are moving along, and the band has switched hands as the line starts to dissipate, smaller and smaller. Man, it seems as if people are really quick about this, but there's been a number of people who've done this. Drinks and libations are happening. People are dancing. It is filling. You see a few other people go up to the rooms above you as the sun has officially gone to bed.
Can we place our guesses on Franklin?
Yes.
And before
Yes,
we do
you
that,
can.
should I maybe do a perception check to see if I can hear any like passing by conversations of people saying their guesses out loud?
Nice.
Give me a perception check.
Can I also make one?
Yes, everyone can make a perception check if you would like to do that.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Oh, bad.
19.
10.
17.
10, 17. Oh, you
Got a
automatic. Oh, that's a. I was. Yeah. You got a 19.
I only got a
Cool.
10.
With the 18, so with the 10, you're getting kind of lost in the general discussions of the world around you. Marv, I keep missing your rolls. I don't know if you said anything better than 18 or 19.
I don't think he rolled.
Okay. That lag. Anyway, with the 18 and 19, you are picking up on a few words. A few people is like, oh, man, it has to be worth like a couple horses, right? I'm not telling you. Another person says it's been 50 days. I feel as if I'm getting closer. Is anyone who knows been closer? No. But I've heard that it's at least about the cost of a town. It has to be about the cost of a town. Like, no. That doesn't make any sense. It's not that much to make one of those things. It's just not. It's not. It has to be, I don't know, a couple hundred, maybe a few thousand. I'm not sure. It's like, well, the last time I was told is at least a couple hundred. That's what I picked up. Mixtures of that stuff.
Okay. Can we each write down? Would we tell you what?
You just
right?
say it out loud. So you go up, you write down, and tell me how much do you think Franklin costs.
Okay, so I'm very confident. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I shamelessly look back to the three of you. So what are y'all guessing? Look, if we can like split this up and we all do different guesses, we have more likely chance that one of us gets it. Or, you know,
Okay.
if you really want to keep it a secret, I get it. Like, that's totally fine.
Well, I'm okay to share. I think, I don't really understand all of this. I've never played this sort of game before. 500 gold pieces for Franklin?
No, that's not it. There's no way.
No?
There's no way. No, I know what it is, and I'll tell everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk on up to the guy, and say
It's
this
just
out
paper
loud.
and ink.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
sorry.
out loud.
It's just paper and ink.
Can I say
You
it out?
Put it into the thing. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say it out loud to the group as I'm writing it in there. One town.
One town. I didn't know you could bet towns.
Yeah, like
as you put it in there, it fills in. The paper glows a little bit. It turns a quick flash of red, and in your head alone, you could hear boom, boom.
What?
That
I would like to roar.
You hear that?
I would like to roar, like not roar, but I guess like angry meow, like that.
Perfect.
Yeah. I was wrong.
Oh.
How do you know?
Well, you heard the thing. It said, you know, it said that.
No, they did not.
I think
You didn't.
Zetra,
hear-
maybe gave you one too many Learstrom rums.
Yeah, those rums must be strong.
Yeah, they're pretty potent. Family
I
secret.
thought this cure wounds potion didn't cure that for some reason. Yep.
Nope.
Well, if you are feeling that that's not the right answer, I mean, I didn't
It's
think
not.
it was. No offense.
It's not.
But
What do you think, Fi? Are you going to put your guess
Yeah.
on paper?
I feel like it's something that, you know what, I'm gonna put it out. I feel like it's something unquantifiable. How can one put the worth of a human? But you know what, I'm just gonna put a number, I guess. I'm gonna put 5,000 gold. I don't know why, it just seems like a good number. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk up and write 5,000 gold on the paper and put it in the thing.
As the paper enters the jar, it glows a bright red.
Nope. I heard it too. He's right. He's right.
No. Nope. Yeah, it was in her head. No.
Not
You
hearing.
see the red flash, but you don't hear the sound.
I don't think that was it either.
So maybe it's not a monetary thing. Rummy will step up and she will write on the piece of paper in very confident handwriting, the moon. And she will drop her piece of paper into the jar.
Jar, paper, red.
Oh, I think I went a little too far putting the moon down on my paper.
Okay,
Marv?
so it's not... Marv, it's all up to you.
You're the final chance.
Oh, you're muted, I think, Jim.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I heard you for a bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Marv!
Don't worry, everybody. I'm here. I got a good plan. I think this is really gonna work. It might take a while, but you know, depending on how long we have, I think that eventually this is gonna pan out. I will go up to the table, and I'll take a piece of paper, and I'll write 1 on it and place it in a box.
As you put 1 in there, it's actually the paper seems to get wind, and it goes down, it spins, and it pops back up and kind of lands perfectly in front of you. It opens up again, and you see your 1 with a question mark after it.
Oh, well, that's different. That means you're on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think this means?
Don't mess this up.
Me?
Try
mess
again.
it up.
Follow your
Yeah.
feelings.
1
One question mark?
Human. One human.
One something.
One.
We're all
God,
human?
rock.
Is a rock?
One human?
Soul.
One soul.
Get kind of confused. I'm just gonna write the heavens. One soul! And throw it down in the box.
Oh god!
Paper. Red.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Well,
As Marv
Alright.
puts
it was a
in
good run.
He
their
tried.
final, as Marv puts in their final one, the last couple of the tavern puts theirs in, but all of a sudden, the main lights of the tavern lower, and the stage, a stagehand brings a single stool in the center, and enters a familiar face, Robin, carrying a lovely friend upon his arm. He sits down and sets this friend on his shoulder. He says, "Hello, everybody. Hello, the forest edge. I am Robin Sickle, and meet my friend Franklin. Say hello, Franklin." "What up? What it is? Hello, everybody. It seems as if no one guessed how much I cost again. So it's another lovely day of jokes." And everyone goes, "Yay!" Woo!
Marv has backed as
Franklin.
far away from the stage as is possible, and back against the wall, sliding towards the door, his eyes never leaving the ventriloquist doll.
He's
And
terrified
then
of it.
slides out of the tavern. Please.
Actually, Marv, when you reach the door of the tavern and you try to exit the door, you run into something that feels like a wall.
Oh no!
And then Robin says, Hey, Franklin, what's a beholder's favorite food?" And he goes, "What?" "Eye cream!"
I'd laugh a
It's
little.
stuff like that. Everyone's laughter is a mix of that, but also everyone's laughter seems to kind of lower into deep defeat as they go like, "Ha ha, ha," and everyone starts to laugh, and he says something else. How does a paladin protect against the heart of a firebolt? He turns up
Wait,
the
Smite's
AC.
evil. No, it's not it. It's Smite's evil. I know that one.
And
That's not
people
right. I
are
know that one.
forced to
There's
laugh.
Smite's evil.
Everyone?
That's not
Why
right.
do paladins
not.
Why do paladins wear chainmail? Because it's holy armor. Ah,
Everyone, I
That's not
think
right.
something's
Because
wrong.
It's actually pretty
That's
good.
actually kind of
Your body against
kind of funny.
damage. It's not
Holy
right
armor.
though. It's not it. There's a real answer to that.
I would like to go over and try and shake everyone. Like, this is not good. You see the civilians. And while I'm trying to say that, like, my claws are out and I'm laughing.
as you're shaking them, one turns to you and he looks at you, and then he puts his arms on your shoulder. Did you guess? Did you guess?
Yes, I did. I guessed. What?
Welcome to the games. And then he turns
Are
back.
we in earshot of this?
to- Give me a perception. What's your passive? If anyone's passive is above 12, you heard that.
It's just 12.
Sure. Because the crowd is laughing so groaning, and then you did hear them say, "Did you pick? Did you guess?" And then he said, "Well, welcome to the games." As Robin looks upon the audience who has become deathly silent, and he smiles, he says, "Why the long faces, everybody? It means we get to play again, and again, and again, and again, and again. How much does Franklin cost? And that will be the end of today's session.
Oh no! Oh god! No, that turned so creepy so quick. Oh my gosh!
Bam!
I do not want to play any more games.
Oh my gosh!
Games.
We're in some sadistic
other
town.
game. Oh my god.
That took
Thank
a
you very
really
much
dark
for being
turn.
here. It took a terrible dark turn, but don't worry, guys. You have plenty of time to play the games. As we start to wipe down, why don't we say our goodbyes, starting with Sky. Where can we find you? What's going
guys,
on? Tell
hello.
us everything.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name is 𝙎𝙀𝙍𝙀𝙀. You can find me everywhere at 𝙎𝙬𝙍𝙀𝙀. I'm a Twitch streamer, professional actor, love to be a voice actor, musician, all kinds of stuff. But today you got to see me in where I love to be, which is TTRPGs. And I hope you had a great time meeting Zetra. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Next.
Tracie!
Hello, everybody. I am Tracie, also known as Miss 𝙎𝙀𝙀𝙀 on the internet, and you can find me everywhere, really, as Miss 𝙎𝙀𝙀𝙀. I stream on Twitch a couple of days a week. We play D&D on my channel as well. I do some cosplay stuff. Follow me on Instagram. I do Witcher stuff on YouTube, so feel free to hang out. But until then, I'll see you guys in 2 Mondays from now. So not this Monday, but following Monday. So I'm looking forward to it.
Perfect. Wendy, where you at?
Hey everybody, I'm Wendy Lee Szany. This was so fun. I still haven't calmed down from that dark twist that Lemar gave us. I did not see that coming, but you can find me everywhere at Wendy Lee Szany, Instagram, Twitter, twitch.tv/Wendy Lee Szany, variety streamer, so a bunch of different games, mostly cozy stuff. And content creator on YouTube, reaction, videos, trailer reactions, nerdy movie talk, all that good stuff. In fact, we're going to go and react to the Moon Knight trailer that just dropped at 7 p.m. So make sure you check that out. And it's The Movie Couple on YouTube. Jim Jam!
Hey, I am at Evil Jim Jam on Twitter. But if you have any interest in anything that I'm a part of, you just need to be following the Dat Network on Twitch. Because anything that I'm going to be on is going to be right here. You're already doing it. You're already there. Speaking of things that'll be on the Dat Network, tomorrow we've got The Greatest Role on Earth. That is going to be airing tomorrow. I don't know what time because I wasn't told what time. But if somebody tells me what time, boy, will I tell you. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Greatest Role on Earth. And then Saturday we've got Kings of Dirt. So make sure that you are sticking around for all of that. I know there's a ton of Dat Network content that is brand new coming up on the network, so make sure that you stick around and pay attention to the socials so you know what that schedule is and you can get all the hot new content that we're throwing out there.
Perfect. And last but certainly not least, my name's Lemar the Con Guy. It's Lemar the Con Guy. Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all under that handle. I do podcasts, mostly Stream Ranking Challenge on YouTube and your podcast. The Nerdy Point of View on any podcast stuff. I have a Twitch channel that I've been neglecting for the last 6 months because I got a job. Other than that, thank you very much for being here. This is my first time DMing on stream. I want to thank the cast so much for making this such an enjoyable experience. Thank you guys so much for making this an enjoyable experience. 2 weeks from now, we return to The Dice is Right. Will they survive the games? Will they guess how much Franklin cost? Only you will find out when you return. Until then, goodbye, so long, and how much does Franklin cost?